It is 4 o'clock. The St. Cloud Metropolitan Transit Commission is now called to order. I'll let the reflect that everyone is present in one way or the other, with the exception of Sartell. So we will see if there's any, first of all, any additions or changes to the agenda.
No.
All right. Is there a motion to approve?
Oh, second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, then carries. We then have the consent agenda, items 5 through 8. Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, we have an open forum. Anyone on the open forum?
No.
Here in the audience? All right. Anybody behind that door, Kurt, at your place that wants to say anything? All right.
Nope, just my wife's hiding back there.
All right, just checking. It's an open forum.
In case I fall off the chair.
He must be muted.
All right. All right. Then we'll go on to general business items. Number 9, recognition of Metrobus community outreach and travel training.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. It is my honor to share with you in early April, Metrobus and specifically our community outreach and travel training staff were presented an award from TripSpark for Community Partner of the Year. So the goal and criteria for the award was to recognize and showcase the transit agency among TripSpark's their customer base. So TripSpark is a vendor that we use for different pieces of software. So it was, like I said, to recognize or showcase a transit agency that is most proactively improving community access and implementing diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. This Metrobus and Community Outreach was the first winner of the Community Partner of the Year award issued by TripSpark as a true innovator. The award announcement at the reception at the conference, I'm just going to read a bit of it. They recognized the Metrobus Mobility Training Center as one of only few in all of North America. The center is open for appointments or walk-ins, so local community members can come in to find their best transit route, learn how to navigate the system. There's they talked about the fact that we've got part of the bus at that location so that passengers can actually get some hands-on on how to utilize the system. And the fact that we have travel trainers who ride the bus with passengers and out in the community to show them how to pick their routes and navigate the system. So congratulations to all of you who bring that service every day to our passengers. Thank you.
Congrats.
Oh, picture time. Picture time.
Yeah. You gotta go by the screen, get Kurt in there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I get Kurt.
We'll do it right up there.
Oh, I was going to follow Paul. Oh, like, where is she going?
Good deal, Sonny.
Oh, you know.
Just getting out of the way. And I was like, I was trying to follow too.
You want the shorter people in front?
Yeah, come on now. So we supposed to meet or you?
All in there?
You good? Ah, he's got it right there.
Smiles.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Debbie.
Yeah. And Nick and Joanna. Yeah.
Nick and Joanna, congratulations. Yep, keep up the good work, Nick.
Congratulations.
All right, very nice. Oh, I forgot to ask during the open forum if there was somebody on there giving you an award too, Ryan.
No, not
You missed
this time.
last week.
That's next month.
That's fine. Okay. All right, we'll go on to number 10 then, resolution 2023-04, MnDOT authorizing resolution for calendar year. Dial right.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. If you'd like, we can do 10, 11, and 12 all at the same time.
We are looking for, we're starting the MnDOT 2024 process for the operations grants for each one of our 3 services, so Dial a Ride, North Star, and Fixed Route. And just the resolutions is kind of the kickoff to that start, to a little housekeeping that we have to be able to use to apply for the grants.
Okay, well, if there's no objection, we'll take items 10, 11, and 12.
So move.
Second.
All right, discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Resolutions are adopted. We're on to then number 13, consideration of 2024 SCSU and Metrobus Joint Powers Agreement.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Similar to previous years, just looking for approval to enter into a joint powers agreement with St. Cloud State University. All details will continue to be the same as they have been in previous years. Monthly billing, all connected to their ID cards that they're issued from the university. Continue the 90 cents a ride rate that we have in the past, which is consistent with all the other schools that we work with. So the only details that have changed are the dates.
All right.
Motion approved.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Item 15 is adopted. And then department update.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'll start with just providing some employment statistics for calendar year 2022. We hired 29 new employees, we had 27 separations, and we had 8 internal transfers. When I calculated our employee turnover rate for calendar year 2022, we were at about 20%. One thing I found very interesting was when I looked back at pre-COVID turnover rate, so I went back to 2019, our turnover rate then was 24%. So we've actually seen a reduction. Hopefully we can maintain that going forward. Year-to-date stats for 2023, we've hired 12 new employees. We've had 10 separations and 1 internal transfer. Employee turnover rate for the first third of the year is about 7.4%. If we project that out for the rest of the year at the same pace, we would be at a 22%. So we're hoping to go downward, not project out at the same pace. As far as current vacancies, we have 5 full-time dial-a-ride operator vacancies, 16 full-time fixed route operator vacancies, and 2 full-time dispatcher vacancies. Looking back, we've been at those numbers pretty consistently for probably the last 6 to 12 months. We'll pick up a few and then we'll lose a few. So we've kind of stayed at those numbers. We've spent a lot of time and effort on some new hiring initiatives, working with marketing to put together different types of campaigns. One that will be starting soon, beginning of June, is a video that's been created and will be shown on the big screen at the Rocks baseball games. So it's a 30-second video. It'll show twice before each game on the large screen. So we're excited to see what kind of response we get from that. We are also doing a Snapchat recruitment campaign, so hoping to maybe attract some of the younger demographics. We started that in April. We don't have the results back yet from how, what happened with the month of April, but we hope to have that from Iowa. Who's
Local IQ.
Local IQ, thank you. In the next couple of days, and that will run then through July. So that's a 4-month campaign. We've also worked on recruitment videos that are used for social media advertising, streaming ads. So depending on where you watch TV or how you watch TV through Hulu or other streaming, you might see an advertisement there. We did recently do a radio campaign with Layton. That was a 6-week campaign starting in April through mid-May. And then we are planning another bus operator hiring open house in August. And It'll be a little bit different from our previous ones because we are going to provide an opportunity for applicants to actually get behind the wheel of a bus and drive at that open house. So hoping that that will maybe attract more people to attend and participate. Benefit changes for 2023, we did add 2 voluntary benefits for this calendar year. They went into effect January 1 for accident insurance and critical illness insurance. So voluntary meaning that it's at the cost of the employee, but it's offered through payroll deduction through the employer. We did actually have quite a few people enroll in each of those. 19 people enrolled in the accident and 22 people enrolled in the critical illness. Contract negotiations are starting. We have our first meeting scheduled with Teamsters for June 1st in the afternoon, and I'm still waiting for AFSCME to submit their notice of desire to negotiate. So I'm expecting to get that in the hopefully coming week or two. I did get a question from one of our stewards, so I'm expecting that'll come in soon. We're still working on an HRIS payroll software project. We have gone out for RFP 3 times on this and are now moving to a request for information process to hopefully, part of the issue is that the vendors that we've selected haven't been able to comply with some of the FTA and Minn requirements, and so it's not that we haven't found vendors that we think can provide us what we need. It's just that we haven't been able to finalize contracts with the vendors because of some of those requirements. Hoping that by going through a request for information process, we can target vendors that we can find out in advance if they're able to meet those Minn and FTA requirements. And
The state doesn't have a list of those?
And the FTA is the issue.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we had a conversation with our region, our project manager at Region 5 out of Chicago, just to see if there's any leeway in that, if there's anything that we can do, and they were adamant that this is a black and white issue, either they agree to it or they don't, or we can't use their funding for it if they don't agree. And then there's 2 pieces to that, right? So we have the upfront capital cost, which isn't a big expense, but then the ongoing monthly fees for most of those, software requirements. That's operating, and that has to fall under those same requirements. So it's not even just the one cost, it's the ongoing costs. And so obviously we don't want to get into a situation that we need to use local funds when federal is there for us.
And then I realized last week, I think, that it is time for me to go through the job description review process. So I try to look at all job descriptions every 3 years, working with employees and managers to make sure that the job description still accurately reflects the duties and responsibilities of the job as it is today. So the last time I reviewed operations job descriptions was in late 2020, and administration job descriptions was early 2021. So we're coming up on 3 years for those, so I will be starting that process later this year as well. Those are the big highlights. Any questions?
Any questions? Anyone? All right, anything else? All right.
I just wish Kurt a speedy recovery. We all see Kurt there sitting in his chair, but Kurt has had surgery here in the last 30 days, so
What
he
you
gave me
can't-
liberty to share Rifter Group. So I just wanted to, on behalf of the Metrobus family and the commissioners and the staff members, we just wish you a speedy recovery. And if you want, Dollar Ride could pick you up.
Yeah. We got that big Sartell Hoover bus we can send over.
I couldn't come today because if I did, I'd have to put my leg on Mayor Rick's lap. So
All right, yeah, well, I wish you
Thanks,
the
guys.
best health and speedy recovery. Take care.
hey,
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned at 4:15.
All right.
There we are.